Imagine boarding a plane today, but instead of landing in Italy, you land in the capital of an empire that has ruled the world for over 2,000 years. Roman soldiers still guard government buildings. Latin is still spoken in schools. The Roman eagle still flies above every city. It sounds impossible. But what if the Roman Empire had never fallen? What if the greatest empire in history survived until today? Would the world be more peaceful? Would technology be more advanced? Would countries like France, Germany, Spain, and England even exist? Or would the entire world simply be called Rome? Today, we're traveling into an alternate timeline to answer one of history's greatest questions. And the answer may completely change how you see the modern world. The year is 476 AD. In our timeline, the Western Roman Empire collapses. The last emperor, Romulus Augustulus, is removed from power. For many historians, this marks the end of ancient Rome. Europe enters the Dark Ages. Trade collapses. Roads fall apart. Knowledge is lost. But what if none of that happened? Imagine Roman generals defeating every invading army. The empire reforms its government. Corruption is reduced. Its borders become stronger. Instead of collapsing, Rome begins a new golden age. At first, almost nobody notices. But over the next 1,000 years, everything changes. Without Rome collapsing, Europe never breaks into dozens of rival kingdoms. Instead, the Roman Empire continues expanding its roads, its laws, its cities, and its culture. Latin becomes the world's common language. Every child learns Roman history. Roman engineers continue building larger bridges, longer roads, and stronger cities. Imagine driving across Europe today, without crossing a single border. One government, one army, one currency, one law. Would life be easier, or would too much power belong to one empire? Here's something most people never think about. The fall of Rome slowed scientific progress in many parts of Europe. Libraries disappeared, schools closed, knowledge was lost. But in this alternate timeline, those libraries survive. Roman engineers continue making discoveries. By the year 1000, steam-powered machines begin appearing. Factories arrive centuries earlier. Ships become larger. Medicine improves faster. Electricity might even be discovered hundreds of years before our timeline. Imagine using smartphones in the 1700s. Impossible? Maybe not. History often moves faster when knowledge is never lost. Now ask yourself this. If Rome never fell, would countries like France, Germany, Spain, Italy even exist? Perhaps not. Instead, they might simply be provinces of one enormous empire. The Roman Senate still meets. Governors rule different regions. The Roman eagle flies across Europe, North Africa, and parts of the Middle East. The Olympic Games become Roman festivals. Modern passports are unnecessary. The world's largest economy belongs to one nation. Would this create peace, or make one government too powerful? As Roman ships become more advanced, explorers sail farther than ever before, perhaps centuries before Christopher Columbus. Roman sailors cross the Atlantic Ocean. Imagine Roman cities being built in North America, Roman roads stretching across new continents, Latin becoming the first language of the Americas. How different would history be? Would today's largest cities have Roman names? Would New York even exist? Or would it be called Nova Roma? Fast forward to the 21st century. The Roman Empire still exists. Its population reaches nearly 1 billion people. Its economy dominates the planet. Instead of countries competing in a space race, one empire funds enormous missions. A Roman flag lands on the moon. Soon after, humans build permanent cities on Mars. The Roman eagle becomes the first symbol ever planted on another planet. Would humanity reach the stars sooner if it had remained united? At first, a world where Rome never falls sounds perfect. No endless European wars, no feudal kingdoms, no centuries of instability. But would one empire controlling so much of the world also limit freedom? Would new ideas be encouraged or suppressed? Would democracy survive, or would emperors rule forever? History teaches us something important. Strong empires create stability, but they can also become too powerful. So perhaps the real question isn't, what if Rome never fell? Perhaps it's, can any empire rule forever? Today, the Roman Empire exists only in history books. Its roads remain. Its buildings still stand. Its laws influenced modern governments. Its language shaped dozens of modern languages. Even though Rome fell, its ideas never truly disappeared. And maybe that's why historians still call Rome one of the greatest civilizations in human history. So, what if the Roman Empire had never fallen? Perhaps we'd live in a world with one government, one language, and one flag. Or perhaps history would simply have found another way to change everything. Because one lesson never changes. No empire lasts forever. But the ideas they leave behind can shape humanity for thousands of years. If you enjoyed this journey into alternate history, don't forget to subscribe for more What If documentaries that explore the greatest questions in human history.